Oh,
What's up, dude?
how are you?
I see you're in the infamous Jeep.
Yeah, finally got her running again.
There you go. How many rounds have been fired out of that thing?
Probably a good 10,000.
That's insane.
Winters are harsh here, so we just kind of roll down the window and shoot out of the Jeep.
Is that your daily driver?
No, I got a
Oh,
sub
okay.
daily drive, but this is kind of the range vehicle.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. Well, for those who don't know, introduce yourself real quick.
I'm Nick with Puvio. I shoot guns and stuff.
That's a simplified way to say it. You are probably one of the most impressive marksmen for trick shots I think I've ever seen.
I appreciate that. You
How
ever though?
what'd you say?
I said, you ever seen Bob Munden? No, I got shits on me.
Well, yeah, I mean, the fastest gun to ever live. What are you going to do?
Them are my goals right there. It's where I want to be.
If you somehow find a way to shoot two balloons 10 feet apart and make it sound like one shot, then you're on that level.
I don't think anybody's ever going to recreate that, but
No,
so
guy's insane.
very.
So how'd you get into guns, man?
That is a fantastic question. I get asked that a lot, and I think most simple answer is just came out of the womb. Want guns? I have no idea. None of my family ever was into guns. No hunters, no nothing. But as a child, I wanted like toy guns and Nerf guns, airsoft, BB. Yeah, I don't know. I was just always infatuated with them, but zero reason.
So you're just a natural born trigger puller.
I guess.
I dig it, man. So when did you start just doing these insane trick shots? Was it just one day you're at the range and you thought, hey, I'll try this out?
So you want the short version or the long one?
Give me the long one, man. It's my podcast. Everyone can fuck off.
Fair enough. Dalton's here, by the way, if you hear a little.
What's up, Dalton?
Hey, how we doing?
Look at that flow.
Not fucking bad.
Not bad.
Look at that mullet.
It doesn't suck.
No, it needs a cut.
We've been drinking. What was the question? Oh, how did I get started trick shooting? So me and my brother basically were raised on a farm where my range is now. Nobody's living there or nothing. It's literally just my range now. But we were raised on that farm. Basically, no parental supervision. It was just him and I with guns and ammo. So we just shot all the time and got pretty good at it. And, you know, I was 12 years old and decided to shoot some bearkins out of the air one day and realized I was pretty good at it. So just kind of never stopped. Escalated from there, and yeah. So how I started doing the videos, though, obviously, I'm sure you know Honest Outlaw. So about 6 years ago, I used to buy guns off Facebook and Arms List, Guns Broker, whatever the hell, you know. It's kind of how I got the collection going. I happened to buy a gun off of him, and he looked familiar to me. So I asked him if he was a YouTuber, Honest Outlaw. I still had his number from when we were talking about me buying the gun. And we became friends, started hanging out, shooting together, and he was complimenting on how good I was and convinced me to start recording. He actually recorded my first video. Never got posted, but it gave me enough inspiration to start doing it.
That's pretty insane. So I guess what a cameraman for your first for your first video.
Yeah, it's crazy. That was 6 years ago, though. That was like when he was just starting, too.
I think I first came upon your videos on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. We got pretty damn big on TikTok pretty quick. That's actually where we started doing it about 2 years ago.
Yeah, because I think when I found you, you only had about 4,500 followers.
Yep, probably.
And being a gun enthusiast myself and a professional shooter, I was like, this motherfucker right here can shoot. Because, I mean, I shoot with people all day, every day, you know? So you can tell, you know, a good marksman from a phenomenal marksman. And right away, some of the shit you were doing, I was like, even if you had, you know, even if you sat at a range all day, a lot of people wouldn't hit those shots.
Yeah.
I've tried.
Yes.
So how long did it take you before you blew up once you started posting those? Because it didn't seem like very long.
On TikTok?
Yeah.
3-4 months maybe. The first TikTok account got really big. I've had 6 TikTok accounts. They just keep getting deleted.
I feel you. Mine's shadow banned. I'm thinking about deleting it and starting over.
Yeah.
The blind shot went off.
Yeah, they I don't even remember how long that was. It was probably like the 3rd or 4th video we posted. It got over 10 million views like overnight, and then the TikTok account just kind of blew up.
Yep.
It got shut down at what, 290 or 390?
I don't remember
exactly, but that, like, it didn't seem real. Like, when you say 290,000 followers on TikTok, it like didn't seem real.
Yeah, and every one we would post, I'd throw up like 3 or 4 videos, and it would just hit over 100,000 like overnight. It just kept getting to.
Not very gun friendly whatsoever. So how do you come up with the ideas for all these trick shots? Is it a collective effort between you and a couple people?
Not so much the trick shot ideas. That I just kind of go out there and I really just shoot. Like I go out there to shoot. I shoot about 4,000 rounds a month, and Dalton over here just kind of follows me around with a camera. And if I have a weird idea, if I want to try something, and every now and again he'll just like throw a rock over my shoulder when I'm shooting stuff. Just they're mostly random. Usually the trick shots are not planned out. It just kind of happens.
And it's funny because the ones that seem so simple, like the bullet flip,
Right.
I cannot tell you how long I sat at the range attempting that and just getting so fucking frustrated to the point where I just went, you know what? Not my fucking forte. I'm just going to stick to shooting shit really fast.
That works.
Leave it at that.
I mean, you're good at it.
Yeah, I don't suck too bad. So any interest in shooting competition? Because obviously you're a monster of a marksman, right?
Yes, but I live in bumfuck Iowa, so like for me to go to a shooting competition, it's like a 3-4 hour drive to get anywhere to do any of it. Yeah, the only real competition I did, I say real, but it was like 50 people. I don't even know how big usual competitions are, but 2017 I did 25 competitions and I won all 25 of them. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta get you to a big match.
I'm down. Just tell me where they're at.
All right. You said you're in Iowa?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find one within driving distance of you, and next season, or even maybe this season, we'll get you signed up for one. We'll bring you out and have you just destroy a bunch of people and come out of nowhere and piss a lot of people off. It'll be awesome.
It'll be fun.
And do it with a gun that's not really like super competition gun.
I'll run the whole thing with a Glock 19 with iron sights.
Do it. Fuck it.
I'll throw a magwell on there so they put me in open.
That'll be funny. So now, I mean, you're to the point where, I mean, you're getting very, very, very large in the gun industry, right? You're working with some cool people like Black Rat. Like, it was funny because we planned on doing this podcast today, and then y'all dropped that trick shot video on the Black Rifle page. I mean, how did they? I mean, did they reach out to you? How do you get linked up with all these people?
Yeah, so basically the guy that does like all their videography and sets up all the people and stuff, I started working with him about a year ago, and Black Rifle Coffee is kind of one of their guys. They do all the recording for, so that's actually the 3rd time I've went out and shot with them guys.
Yeah, it was it's pretty legit. The rack flip to your chamber and then the flip up, catch and snap and shoot. How
Believe it or not, that was the first fucking try.
Get the fuck out of here.
There were like 11 people standing behind the camera crew, and everybody was just kind of speechless about it. Like, what the fuck? Like, they're all expecting to stand there for an hour and wait for it, but first try.
Yeah. I'm not patient enough for you to take that long.
Funny story. Did you notice when it hit the gun and then I flipped it back out and then rechambered it? It went in backwards the first time, so I had to flip it back up to get the bullet right, you know?
So that was just a happy accident.
Yeah. It worked.
You were like, "Don't worry, guys, I got this shit." Caught it back.
So God actually went into it like they had a little balloon filled full of confetti, and I shot from the hip and hit the confetti, and it blew up. It was kind of sweet, but it didn't make the video.
That's a shame.
Yeah, so I wasn't just firing in the air. I hit something cool.
That's a shame. They should have put that in the video. They should have had another angle.
Yeah, I just had to cut it down a little bit, but
They probably weren't prepared for you to hit it on the first try.
I agree.
So how often when you do these trick shots do you hit it on the first try? Is it pretty often at this point?
This is a question for Dalton.
What's that? Oh, the first try?
Yeah.
It's kind of insane.
Mm.
There's a couple things that take like time, but it's like not the trick shot part. It's the putting all of it together between targets and like moving guns and stuff. Dude's nuts, honestly. I spent like 4 hours at the range trying to bullet flip before I got the first one.
Yeah, nobody ever believes it until they've seen it with their own eyes, but I can sit here and tell you most of the time it's first try, but I'll be blue in the face before you believe me.
Fuck them.
No.
It's all like when you put pressure on this guy, it's insane.
That's
like
true.
if you just let him nonchalantly do something, he's like, whatever. But if it's like game time, pressure's on, first time every time. I don't get it.
It also depends on what we're doing. I mean, if it's something that I've done 1,000 times, I'm usually going to get it on the first try. But if we're doing something new, like bullet flip, that's 80% luck, man. Like if I'm throwing it way in the air, it could be the first time or the 100th time. But if I'm just flipping it off the gun or throwing it right here, usually first try.
So obviously you spend a lot of time at the range. What do you do for a day job?
That is my day job. I work part-time excavation sometimes, but I just started recently doing that like 5 months ago. Work 3 or 4 days a week doing excavation. A company that I worked with for 6 years prior to me stopping. I used to do underground power, and then videos took off, and I was able to make just as much money shooting guns. So I left that job. And yeah, I just kind of went back part-time. Just, I have the time. Dalton works a full-time job, so we're only really able to record like 2 days a week. So in the meantime, I'm pretty bored, so.
That's insane. So basically you're on the range having fun full-time for your job.
Yeah, well, part-time right now, yeah.
That doesn't suck at all.
No, it does not. Pretty nice.
So how many guns do you have in the collection right now? The ATF doesn't watch this anymore.
Yeah, nice try.
3.
ATF.
3.
3.
2 double-barreled shotguns and a revolver.
Don't worry. Trust me. Our FBI agents, they took the night off. I text them like, hey, guys, don't worry about this one.
A lot, man. 150, 200, a lot.
Damn. What's your favorite? If they all had to die in a fire, what's the one you'd take?
In what category? You can't just do that. Are you talking
No. All right, you get one rifle, one pistol.
Oof.
So I built this 10.5 AR-15 Aero Precision like 7 years ago. All these new fancy high-end rifles come in. I still don't want to even shoot them because I'm so in love with that first 10.5 Aero Precision rifle. That thing is fucking insane.
It just works.
I've probably shot 80,000 rounds through it. Still amazing.
Tell the majority of the build, though. Like, give them the basics
It's
of it.
literally just arrow. It's got like a cheap AIM 10 bolt in it, JP buffer. It's nothing like special.
Surefire brake, hyperfire trigger.
Yeah, but it's got that sentimental
It just
thing.
fits to me. I just shoot it well. So probably that for a rifle, and just a Glock 19 with an RMR for the pistol.
That's it.
6.
So out of 150 guns, you're taking an Aero Precision and a Glock 19.
Correct, yes.
That's like a car collector who has 150 cars. They're like, what are you going to take, man? He's like, you know what? I'm going to let the Bugattis burn. I'm going to take my Honda Civic and my pickup truck.
A Buick rides like a boat.
Give me a square body.
Mm-hmm.
A Delta 88 will be fine.
That's right.
So, how long do you think you were doing all the trick shots before you were like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is I can make a living at this. When did you actually realize that you could actually support yourself off of trick shot videos and gun content?
I mean, it happened fairly quick. Like I said, it was like the third or fourth video I posted on TikTok, and it just blew up. Then all the sponsors just dumped in. Like I was siding with Leviathan, the agency I'm with right now, at 20,000 followers, and they started paying me 2 weeks into doing it. So maybe a couple months in, I realized I was making just as much money as I was putting in 70 hours a week. So I stopped working 70 hours a week and started shooting guns.
So a marketing company hit you up fairly quick and was like, yo,
yeah,
let's do this shit.
Yep, probably like 10th video in.
That's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
I got lucky as hell. A lot of people some people work at this for fucking 10 years of their lives, and I really got lucky. Right person, seen the right thing.
That's insane, dude. Yeah. I mean, you hit it the nail on the head. I mean, a lot of people work very, very hard. I know some of the best shooters in the world who have been doing this for 20 years who still work outside of shooting and can't make a living at it. And I mean, they're some of the best marksmen on the planet.
For sure. It's more or less creativity to the viewers. You know, shooting only gets you so far. You got to do something weird to catch an eye, you know?
Yeah, I tried my hand at the trick shot thing. I made some cool trick shots. Like I've shot, clays and shit like that. But the creativity that you come, it seems like every week is just something new, something new, something new, something new. It's never a repeat. And you always throw a bullet flip in here or there, just like, hey, stick them with my roots. But watch me shoot these exploding pucks. And then hip shot one, and then transition to a rifle and shoot 100 yards, and then shoot a beer out of the air, and all this other shit going on. I mean, it's crazy.
Got to keep everybody on their toes, you know? But
sure.
If I go too long without doing a bullet flip, my DMs will be full of where the fuck's the bullet flips?
How many people hit you up in your DMs like claiming that it's all edited and fake, or that you spend way too much time, like it had to have taken you 5,000 tries and all this shit?
I actually love that argument because this is probably going to sound extremely douchey, and I'm okay with it because maybe the point needs to be out there. But everybody's saying like you have way too much time on your hands. How much time does that take? Like just hating on me for sitting there. Like they don't know how much. Even if it took me 2 hours, that was a sponsored video. So it took me 2 hours to make the however much amount of money. It took me 2 hours to make that 40-hour work week paycheck. Like, yeah, I have a lot of fucking time on my hands. I'm proud of it.
You can say how much money you make. Nobody listens to this. Just like maybe 20,000 people. That's it.
It depends on the video. It depends on sponsors. Always different. The consistency is gone. It's not there.
Yeah. It tends to be that way in the firearms world. I mean, between my shooting and then the podcast, I mean, I've got to diversify a bunch of different shit just to make a living. You know what I mean? So to be able to go out, do cool shit, and make a living, I mean, it's the dream.
Yes, it is. We're still not quite there yet. Like, we got a lot of work to do. Just started on the YouTube.
YouTube is a gold mine, dude. If you can hit it, if you hit YouTube like you did, TikTok, holy shit, that's changing tax brackets.
I just started posting like a month ago. I'm at 30,000 subs already.
Jesus.
We're doing good.
I need to start doing some trick shots. No, but YouTube's crazy, man. Like, you know who Black Rambo is, right?
Yeah.
So he wasn't on YouTube. He was just Instagram purely forever. And he was like, man, I think I'm going to start posting on YouTube. And I was like, do it, bro. He posted his first 3 videos, and within weeks, he had made like 20 grand.
Really?
Yeah. He sent me a screenshot of it and was like, bro, I've made more money off these 3 YouTube videos than I do off of a month on my Instagram. And he's got like 1 million followers.
Oh, yeah.
And now he's got, a couple million on YouTube and he's killing the game.
Good. It's good.
But you hit that algorithm right on the YouTube, bro.
Yeah. I got countless strike. I think everything I've posted so far has a copyright strike, so I'm not looking super good right now, but it's doing all right.
Why are they hitting you with a copyright strike?
Music. I'm putting everything on all the apps I'm on. Like, I'm not making the video specifically for YouTube, but now since the Instagram banned, I think I'm just going to kind of start pertaining more to YouTube. So we'll start aiming the videos or making the shorts on YouTube.
What?
The what? I haven't been reading any of these comments. Is there anything cool yet?
Somebody just said, I bet you can't shoot a nickel off a possum's ass.
How much?
I'll go find a possum.
That might be a PETA violation. I would stay away from shooting the animals on the TikTok.
The animal's perfectly fine.
I ain't gonna hit the animal. I might shave its ass, but I'm gonna tear up that nickel.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, I mean, copyright's a weird deal, so I get that too. I use music from Instagram, from their shit, and they still hit me with copyright here and there. And
does that make any fucking sense? It's
garbage water, dude. And I spend a week shadow banned, a week not shadow banned, and I've given up on TikTok. Like
Same.
I posted within my first 5 or 6 videos, I got up to like 25,000 followers, couple million views. Like I was looking like, oh shit, it's about to get real. And then boom, shadow banned. And I've been so stubborn, I haven't deleted the TikTok and started over.
Yeah.
So
if you start over like with a new email address on the same cell phone device, still your same IP. That algorithm is so damn smart, it'll shadow ban you as soon as you start that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How'd you get it?
Times on this account or this phone right here. 6 different email addresses. Is get to 100,000 followers and gone. No community guideline violations, no warning of any kind. Just delete the account. Yeah, I gave up on TikTok.
Yeah.
Which sucks because it was an incredible way to get out to even like the younger crowd, to get them excited to go out and try to shoot, but what do you do?
Yeah, you remember, I can't remember the name of the app, but we had like, what was it, like a 2A app that came about for like a month or so, and it got...
I don't know. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then it got schwacked.
Parlor, yeah.
That one.
So there's a newer app called Clapper. I like to refer to it as the crackhead TikTok because it's just a bunch of crackheads that try to do TikTok. It's fucking hilarious, but they don't remove any videos. Anything I've ever posted has not been removed. So I keep posting there. Kind of hard to gain following on an app like that. I'm also up to 30,000 there, but...
Hey, there we go. He said, I got a box of nickels and I picked up 6 possums off the side of the road. Let's do this.
Boy.
Nice.
So what's the end goal with this thing? I mean, how far are you trying to take this? So you have like a cool direction in mind you're trying to head, like obviously the YouTube channel, but do you want to start doing like some type of guest stuff where you start bringing guests in for the trick shots or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So the only problem with that, like I said, I live in bumfuck nowhere, Iowa. Who the hell wants to come here? So most of the time I have to do the traveling to do any collabs. So
yeah. So when you did the Black Rifles, hold on, I'm gonna unplug these heads because every time you talk, it cuts your audio off. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, sweet. So when you came down here for the Black Rifle video, you were just about 2.5 hours away.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
So
shit.
yeah. I'm in Katy, and they're in Bernie, so
Okay.
not far. Next time you come down for a Black Rifle shoot, take an extra day, come down here, and we'll shoot a competition and then do some wild shit.
Sounds good to me. It's kind of up in the air right now, but I might be down in Texas in the next couple weeks.
Hit a brother up. What part?
I have no idea. He said something about Dallas.
All right.
I know how to drive, though. I have a license and stuff, so.
Yeah. They haven't taken that away yet?
But I got one.
They'll take it away eventually, don't worry.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, when you're down here in Dallas, dude, hit me up. I can drive also. I got a lot of homies in Dallas. I got a couple ranges up there we can use, no problem.
Okay. Are they public ranges?
No, private.
Perfect.
I stopped going to public ranges a while ago.
They don't like me.
Yeah, the shit you do, you definitely can't. You can't be on a public range.
That's okay.
I love gun events when they're like, do a trick shot, and the range officer's just mad. Like,
Oh,
you just
dude,
look.
Love that so much. It's so much fun. You just wait till they walk away and then do the trick shot quick. But yeah, range events, everybody always comes up to me and asks me to do something cool. Of course, I'm gonna do it. I got to piss, so talk to Mr. Cameraman for a minute here.
What's up?
Awesome. So, how long you been How long you been growing the flow, bro?
About 2 years, basically when this started.
Nice. Hey, so you need to do a deal where if y'all hit a certain like 100,000 followers on YouTube, you got to shave that shit.
I'm not shaving this, not even for 100,000 subs.
What about 1 million?
Million subs? I will shave my head for 1 million subs.
So how like have you ever thought about getting into the trick shot shit, man, instead of like doing the camera stuff?
I am not fast enough for trick shots at all. I don't have that kind of reaction time. But no, I mean, I like recording it and I like shooting guns and stuff, but I'm not the trick shot guy. Especially when your competition is him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, man, I don't think people, I fully appreciate how hard those shots are because of what I do. But I don't think 99% of people understand just how difficult 99% of that shit is. Because they see it, it looks cool, and they're like, oh, well, if he can do it, I can do it with some practice. No.
Yeah, it's like I'm probably I've been trying it for a long time, and I'm maybe 1 out of 10, 2 on a good day.
What are you talking about?
Bullet flips.
Oh.
Well, not even just the bullet flips, man. Just even shooting shit out of the air, like beer cans and clays and stuff like that. That's not simple.
I'm semi-okay at that. Every time I've tried, I've usually hit it.
Yeah, but I'm sure, a lot of the audience thinks, I could do that with some practice. That's just not the case.
I mean, you have to be a shooter, and you have to be good with the gun that you have in your hands prior to trying that.
Yeah, definitely.
There's definitely a lot of things you need to master before you can try any of that. Because if you just jump right into that, there's no way in hell.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you think about it, like shooting shot out of the air, you gotta, like shooting shotguns as a kid, you have to know how to lead something, you have to know how to time it, like all that stuff that plays into shooting it with a pistol. Like, you just have to be more accurate with a pistol. So I mean, there's a lot of different skill sets that go into doing something just as simple as shooting it out of the air.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's an impressive deal. So, which is why people love it, which is why so many people are drawn to it. Somebody said they taught you everything you know, ask you about the cow incident.
The fucking what? Who said this?
Some guy.
Chris?
It was definitely Chris.
The cow incident.
Did you shoot somebody's cow?
No, I have not, no. I don't know why my face keeps getting shiny, but we're just going to rock it, all right?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? It works. So I had a couple of questions people wanted to know, and then we'll hop off here because I know you're trying to get to some videos, and this shit's probably boring as hell for you.
No.
So a couple of people asked kind of the same question. So whenever you're filming these videos, right, have you ever had tricks that you are still trying to attempt that are just so outlandish that once you just haven't been able to hit it yet, but it's coming?
There's the one that I was mad about.
What?
When I had me trying to throw a mag.
Oh, that's never gonna fucking happen.
You're just striking it up as a no, huh?
So from
Here,
like,
let's try this here. But that was pleasant for you guys.
so
It wouldn't be the first time a dick has been on this podcast. Don't worry.
Really?
nice.
Yeah, one of my first guys that I had on here, PCC, pistol caliber carbine. People hate on it pretty hard, and he goes, "Look, you have this giant mag well for your dildo," and took out a giant dildo and shoved it in the mag, and that one went hard. Anyway, explain the mag deal.
So basically, I was taking like that Para 2011 with a giant ass mag well, and just trying to lob up a mag in the air, and I was trying to catch it. Yeah, so it would like cock in there sideways and get stuck. It would never seat. So
Or it would slide in and not seat entirely.
yeah,
Yeah, you would have to launch that thing
very fucking hard. Yeah, we could good hour.
very fucking hard at the right angle, and if you miss that magwell, now you have a 1.5 pound metal tube nailing you in the wrist. I'm sure that's gonna fucking feel great.
Yeah, that didn't happen or anything.
Dude, I did a trick shot where they were dropping me a 50 BMG out of a helicopter. That thing smacked me right in the ammo, the round, not the actual 50 BMG.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we started off a little too high though, and the propeller kind of sent it and smacked me in the wrist. That hurt pretty bad. Yeah, I caught it though. Got the shot. It was fucking sweet.
You've been beat up over videos quite a bit.
Yeah, I've broken a couple ribs, couple fingers.
How do you break a rib doing a trick shot?
Yeah.
So it was actually like the dumbest video we ever did for TikTok. It was like one of the Easter skits where I dropped a grenade or whatever and I dove. Ground was still frozen and I landed on a frozen clump of shit and snapped my fucking rib. We actually had to do that twice. We had to take it twice. So the first time I did it, I broke the rib and then I jumped on it again. That fucking sucked.
Jesus.
We got the video though. It was worth it.
Somebody asked, what's the biggest oh shit moment you've had while trying to record a trick shot?
A trick shot?
Or just in general at the range? Give me both.
Fuck that hard. I really don't know. What is this?
My fender.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that one. We fuck around with tannerite a lot. We do like little experiments. I don't know if you used to watch the IGTV videos, but we would try to like little fucking some of them went a little too hard and didn't quite make it, but yeah.
We're very fucking safe about everything we do though.
Yeah, it just looks super dangerous.
Yeah.
We are pretty safe. And it is a private range and it's just him and I. He's okay with dying in so much. So
Yeah.
it is what it- That's right.
Well, as long as you're okay with dying, it's fine. I mean, nobody.
Hey, if
So-
I cool shit, I'm okay with it.
This fucking shiny face thing is pissing me off. I don't know what to do here.
It's just the sun.
Yeah.
Instagram and iPhone focus. That's what
We're actually sitting up like right against my house though, so there ain't no sun here. I don't know what the fuck.
It's Instagram fucking with you because it can't kick you off the live because it's not your live.
And fuck your face. You make it shiny.
Basically. So biggest oh shit moment at the range not involving tannerite or involving tannerite. Just give us a quick story.
Not really any oh shit moments where like something horrific happened. Like I said, we are decently safe about everything, even though it does not look like it. I don't know. Nothing really.
I was gonna say, like, the only one I can think of is like a cool one where you hit an absolute insane shot that just like, holy shit, that happened.
I think the first video I ever saw was the one where you were painting the steel.
Yeah, that's one that
walking away. Schwap. In fact, I showed my wife that video when I saw it. Keep in mind, my wife is a wife of a professional shooter. She saw that and went, "That's the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen with a gun." I was like, bitch. Follow. Damn it. Listen.
You said that though? You really said that?
It was pretty good, but it was funny because I think most of the videos I see, you know, me and my wife send TikToks back and forth, as do most fucking people nowadays. And I'll send one of your videos, and then she'll send me the same fucking video 5 minutes later before she opened it. And I'm like, oh, no shit. And then when I told her I was having you on the podcast, she was like, we got to have that guy over here just do some crazy shit at the range. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's going to happen eventually. Because I have a 250-acre facility here with like 24 bays that I can just lock the gate on and say, fuck it. We're going to just blow this bitch up.
Okay.
So,
I'm listening.
Sign me up, coach.
Yeah. It'll be fucking awesome.
Dude, I haven't been reading any of these comments, like, at all.
I'm keeping an eye on them. It's a lot of laughter.
It's good.
Yeah.
How many people are watching?
At a time between 20 and 75, but individual viewers, this will probably get 750. People get on and get off, get on and get off.
Perfect.
But and this will go up on the YouTube. I'll tag you in it, so it'll just auto drop on your stuff as well.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody just said you're the GOAT. I don't think I've seen anyone do the shit you do.
That's why we do it.
Exactly.
I don't want anybody to do the shit I do.
Yeah. Eventually, you know, you're going to hit the level where now you're just going to have to do so much outlandish shit. Because before, I'm sure the level you were having to hit these trick shots was reasonable, and now it's just getting to the point where you're probably going, fuck, man, how far is this going to go?
Exactly, dude. We talk about that all the time. Like, before, it's so easy to come up with content, but like once you raise the bar so high, you can't really take a step back and then do like the plain shit, because then it doesn't get you views. But so they're so high, I can physically raise that fucking bar.
I was gonna say, well, before it was like we can top them. We can do better than them.
Right.
Now it's like, how the hell do we top ourselves?
Exactly.
Yeah, because like I said, I mean, when it comes to cool content with guns, I think y'all probably have the best shit.
Thank you.
So how far can you take it? You're just going to have to start doing some really nutty shit. Like, you're going to have to like parachute in and do some trick shots or something crazy.
I'm scared of heights, so that ain't gonna fucking happen.
Come on, man. All right, so I was gonna see about extending this offer, but I've got one of my buddies is a airborne ranger. He's a monster, and he's also a professional shooter. And he wants to do a video where me and a couple other pros come down, and him and his jump squad fly us in and jump us into a range and do some crazy shit. And I've never been skydiving. I'm not a huge fan of heights. But yeah, you should come and do that, dude. It would be legit.
I'm skydiving, and I am an adrenaline junkie, so I'd probably do that. I would just bitch about it the entire time because I am.
That's fine. That's fine.
Is the cameraman a part of this?
Yes, the cameraman has to be there.
Absolutely. I'll fly through the air with an iPhone. I don't give a shit.
You're just gonna see him flying and just shit in his pants, holding an iPhone with a bunch of guns going off next to him.
I'm perfectly okay. I'll be fine.
That'd be fucking amazing.
Like I said, we're all going to have to sign waivers to say if we die, it's okay. But, I mean, anything interesting, you got to sign your life away.
Mine's in crayon.
No, it'll be legit. But, hey, man, I know you only wanted to do about 30 minutes. Get on and off. You want to keep going or you want to wrap it up?
I don't care, dude.
Yeah.
This is all right. I
keep
like
going.
this.
Yeah,
I got a question for you, actually.
Bring it on.
Left, so.
You didn't return the question. What are your go-to two guns?
Ooh. Oh, wait. Let me guess. Atlas, Hyperion. For a pistol.
No.
Really?
No.
Don't you run Atlas?
I do run Atlases, but my Hyperion would not be my choice.
No?
No.
We got Atlas is an Atlas. I was right. Fuck it. You said Atlas, I'm good.
Yeah, right.
It's a 2011.
Yeah, it's a fancy 2011.
Well, here's the thing. There's two ways to look at that. I get those for free.
Right.
So you want to be friends or do you want to be friends?
So it's like, do I want to save the guns that I can easily replace, or do I want to replace the ones that I own, you know? So the rifle I would take would probably be my one of one Rose Gold Reaper F1 because that gun was the first like sick ass rifle I ever bought myself. Proof barrel, 1-of-1 paint job, all rose gold components. It's sick as fuck.
5.56, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought we were talking like this is the only firearm you can ever own kind of 2 guns. And this is what you got to use in a zombie apocalypse if it ever happens.
No.
Like collector's items.
No. If your house is on fire and you can only take 2 guns, what would it be?
I'm burning with my firearms. That's not...
Either they get out or we don't.
Yeah. He's
All right. I'll answer that as well. Now, in a zombie apocalypse type scenario,
that one is not doing okay in the dirt. That's not a gun I would take. I also have an F1. I ain't touching that thing in the dirt.
Yeah. If we're talking zombie apocalypse, I'm probably... Oh, fuck. Damn. You know what? I have a Lantac that I like a lot. I have not been able to kill that thing. I've done a lot of torture tests with it. It's lasted pretty good. I've got a Lantac. It's an AR pistol for ATF purposes. It's not. Hope they're not watching.
You don't get your dog shot, so it's a pistol.
Yeah. But 5.56 suppressor, 10.5. It's just a workhorse. And then I've got a... Man, I'd probably take my HK VP9.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't had much time with those, but they seem okay.
Fan. I've had one for like 5 years. I've probably shot 5 mags through it.
So do you have the one with the little paddle mag release?
I do, yes.
Yeah, I've got the button one.
I like the paddle. Like my first pistol was the Walther P22. It's got the paddle release.
Yeah.
That quite... Fuck, I think I was 13, 14 when I got that pistol.
Yeah. I like the HK. It's either going to be that or my 17. Just because I know it'll last forever. And if I'm in a zombie apocalypse, it's got to last forever.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take a stock Glock because it got that weird octagon rifling shit. And if I ever have to make my own leaded bullets in a zombie apocalypse, she ain't going to cut it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Now, if we're talking about house burning down collector's items, I'm probably going to take, like I said, that F1. And then, I'm probably going to take my Bad Dog. I have a Bad Dog Customs 2011. That was my first 2011 I ever bought. It's got my name engraved on the side and shit. I went full retard with it.
Hell yeah.
And that it's a 40, which sucks, but I had to have it for a competition. But I call it the Michael Strahan because it's so loose. Like there's gaps in it everywhere. And it's probably got 190,000 rounds on it. It's probably about to blow up, but it's special to me. So
hell yeah. But
for Atlas, if you're listening, I would take my Atlases too. Yeah. No, but I can just call them and be like, "Hey, man, I lost all 19 of my Atlases. I need them replaced." And they'd be like, "Okay."
I don't feel like they would run in dirt.
The Atlases?
Yeah.
2011s in general aren't going to do well in a zombie apocalypse scenario. Because I don't know how much. I mean, I know they can go through a lot of torture, and I know if they're built for it. Like we have some tactical duty models that we've done some torture tests on that are phenomenal, right? But my competition guns, I mean, I think I've made it 8,500 rounds before cleaning but
that's fucking impressive.
Well, yeah. But
I mean, my Glock before in its lifetime.
Just add more oil.
Yeah, I do too. You just kind of lock the slide and drip it in the back.
Honestly, I've got a Glock, what is it? It's a 17L that I got as a gift from a buddy of mine. And I've probably got, I don't even know how many thousands of rounds, and I've never even lubed that fucking thing.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't care about it.
Is it stock?
Oh, yeah.
I don't single Glock. Fun fact.
You don't own a single Glock?
No, they're all aftermarket everything. I call them Glocks because it's aftermarket 2 Glock, but none of them are actually. I got the 19X, I guess, but that's also been completely Gucci'd out.
Yeah.
That
I think that.
Stock. Yeah, they do.
Yeah. The only stock guns I have are my 45X and my HK VP9.
No.
That makes me question though. Like 1911s had to have ran in dirt to win 2 world wars.
Oh, they'll run in dirt. Don't get me wrong. Listen, I shoot a lot of matches out in Utah and Arizona and West Texas where the wind's blowing and it's dusty as shit. And literally by the end of that match, the gun has lost thou off of the fitment because of how much sand is in that gun. You're basically lapping everything all over again with how much sand is packed in there. And they keep running. You just got to keep lube in there. That's it.
Right.
And but if you had to go into Desert Storm or some shit like that, I don't know if you'd want to be sitting there going, come on, fucker. Come on. You know what I mean?
So did you hear what he just said?
Uh-uh.
About the 1911 running in dirt? A full mag, a whole 4 rounds, 1911.
It's 7. Come on.
It's 4. In a 1911, a stock A1 1911, if I dip it in the mud, how many rounds are going to go off without that thing malfunctioning?
3.
3? I'll give it 1 shot.
What are we putting on it?
$100.
Done.
See that?
I saw it.
He's got a lot of faith in an A1.
You're not using that damn Rock Island though. I'm
using a fucking A1, bitch.
That's now here's the thing. How much mud are you coating that bitch in?
I'm dipping it in mud. And I'll do the same thing with a Glock, and I bet that Glock empties that mag.
Probably. Actually, definitely. I've done a lot of that.
Video of the 1911 versus
That's
the Glock
fucking
was
amazing.
Fucking great.
Do you watch Texas Plinking?
Oh yeah.
He did a video of the 1911 versus Glock. It's kind of like just him talking shit. It's just funny.
Listen, I get a lot of shit from a lot of the normal gun guys because I compete with a 2011, and they're like, "Oh, bro, things fucking suck. You need to do this, this, and this." And I'm like, "Listen, guys, this thing's made to do one thing. That's go really fucking fast, really fucking flat, really accurate. All right. I'm not gonna. I would carry a 2011, but it wouldn't be what I shoot in competition. It would be totally different design."
I would definitely carry that competition gun.
Right, you don't build a race car to daily drive it.
Exactly. Now there are psychos who do, like, but here's the thing: I don't want to daily that gun because I don't want to lose it in a police impound for a year.
Shadow systems. That's the best part about them. You ever heard that?
What?
If you if you use your shadow systems in a self-defense scenario, you call them and you send in like your case number and shit, and they send you a brand new shadow systems. And then when you get yours out of evidence, you have 2 shadow systems.
What?
Yep, they send you a brand new one.
Somebody fact check that. I don't believe you, but that's fucking badass.
Dude,
That's gangster.
Salesman at Shields was telling me all
yeah,
that.
a salesman at Shields.
Okay, I see the
Sounds like
point
he's
now.
trying to sell you a fucking gun, buddy.
Yeah, because no salesman from Shields has ever made shit up.
Right.
I mean,
That dude was 19 years old.
It was the manager. I have his card. He's a decent guy. But now that I see that, I think
you bought that Shadow Systems too, didn't you?
Yeah, I have Shadow Systems. Why not? I actually like Shadow Systems a lot.
All right, well, how about this? You go get in the gunfight and confirm that.
We have stand your ground in Iowa. He's going to put it back in his holster, and that's where it's going to stay.
We have the same thing here. Texas doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly. You're good.
Yeah, Iowa. Everyone like talks about Texas with their gun laws and stuff, but Iowa's like close.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other state that's like, wow, they don't give a fuck.
Kinda.
But
they're trying to restrict it a little bit more in the past few years. I have the bladder of a fucking 4-year-old schoolgirl, so I'm going to piss again. Talk to him.
This dude pees every probably 25 minutes when we're drinking.
Hey, dude, that's a prostate problem.
Yeah,
Get checked out.
What are you talking about?
What did you say?
I said he doesn't go to the doctor.
All right, so hey, same question to you. House on fire. Which guns you taking?
Oh, honestly, like, okay, collector or zombie apocalypse?
Both.
All right, so collector, I'm probably taking. My grandpa gave me so when we were like, I was super little, but all the grandkids came in like the house, and they're like, all right, you get to pick 2 guns. Well, they said it was unfair for the oldest to pick first, so they let me pick, and I was 3, and I picked Smith & Wesson 1978 model 29 Smith & Wesson 44 Magnum, 6 3/4 barrel. And then I picked my great-great-grandpa's Stevens bolt action 410. So as collectors, I would take those.
You fucked up, first of all. Who lets a 3-year-old pick their own firearms?
Americans.
But if I'm going...
That's the most American fucking story I've ever heard right there. That's incredible.
If I'm going zombie apocalypse, guns that I own right now,
well, yeah,
I'm probably taking a 10.5 and a Shadow Systems. Because that's, I mean, if I could ideally pick the 2 guns that I want, probably a 14.5.
Do you know why you said Shadow Systems? That salesman got your ass, dude.
got him hard, bro. Sold him hard as fuck on that thing.
I don't know. I beat the shit out of that thing. And
Yeah,
it just
I have
keeps running.
Tortured the fuck out of a Shadow System. But I break the strikers at like 1,000 rounds. That's a fucking problem for me.
Yeah.
1,000 rounds and the striker breaks.
You're way harder on guns than I am.
That's kind of a big deal. I don't care what company it is. If your strikers are breaking at 1,000 rounds, that's a no for me, dog.
I don't own a shit ton of striker fired guns, so I don't really break those.
They definitely fixed their problem with the MR918. They were using like slotted. You know what I'm talking about? It was like a flat striker, so just fucking snap off. 1,000 rounds. 3 of them right in a row.
Well, it was a terrible fucking design either way.
Yeah, so now they got the round strikers because I bitched enough. I assume. I don't know. I did a really good job bitching.
Yeah, MR920.
Yeah, the 20s, they fixed the problem. Now they run like amazing. They're really good guns.
Hell yeah.
Better than a fucking Glock, I promise.
Like I said, I only have a couple of them, and actually I only have 2, 3, and 2 of them were gifts.
Fuck, that ain't bad.
Yeah. When you move to Texas, a lot of people gift you handguns. Like, that's like our, like, you ever seen how when you go over to a buddy, like it's a buddy's birthday and you buy him a bottle of whiskey or some shit? You buy your friends guns here. It's pretty awesome.
I'll be a friend.
Yeah.
You're not getting Atlases out of me.
Come on.
No, it's funny because the marketing guy for Atlas, he might still be in here. Let me see. If he is, we can shame him into getting you one. No, he left. He was in here for a lot of it, but I've been trying to shame him into sending you one just randomly. And I got him this close. He's like, well, it would be pretty cool to see him use our guns in some of those videos. And I'm like, yeah, dink, dude, come on.
Yeah, come on, guy.
We'll do cool shit with an Atlas.
What's his name? I'll hit him up.
Mark. Yeah. I'll send you his stuff. I'll send you his private Instagram so you can really get to him.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't like me giving that one out. I've only done it once and I got yelled at. But the guy ended up with a gun, so.
Fuck, that ain't bad. I shoot with Honestella a lot, and he's got quite a few Atlases. He's pretty tight with them guys. And
yeah.
Things run like a motherfucker.
They do.
When it comes to 2011s, you won't find one that runs better, I don't think.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, they're next level. But they're made to do, like I said, they're made to do one thing. Now they did just release a tactical line that is baller as fuck. So
I think, like, since I'm not a competition shooter, that'd be something I'd be interested in. So if you need help promoting, hit me up.
I got you.
So, like, for the tactical line, what is the pull weight on the trigger? Are they doing, like, the 4.5 pound?
The triggers are pretty fucking easily changeable. So
it comes at 2.
Perfect.
Yeah, money.
That's
Okay.
tactical as fuck. That's not a tactical gun.
Oh, no. Let me. Don't get me wrong. It's still a fucking race gun, but it's just one that can go through some shit.
What's tactical about it? They put like a rail on the bottom.
Yeah, it's got the rail, and it's a little shorter, a little more compact. It fits a little bit better in the box. You know, they have flush fit mags, and it's pretty bitchin'. You can get it with a mag well too if you want, but then they come RDS ready with the iron sight is a plate, so it's super interchangeable. It's super easy, but just a few small design changes that help with the overall reliability. But for instance, like all my Atlases, I've got a lot of them. Like all my open guns, with the exception of my new ones that I got for the season, my other two open guns are well over 130,000 rounds a piece. And all I've done is change springs. Actually, I broke a firing pin in one of them. I did do that, but that was because I may have sent a 9 major round that was a little too 9 major through it. And the primer blew out the back and probably caused that, but we won't talk about that.
Oops.
But yeah, we've put hundreds of thousands of rounds. Like I had a couple of those at that HTX tactical event we did. You need to come down for the next one. The next HTX tactical event is at the range that I'm talking about, my private range down here. We had over 750 people come through and shoot Atlases.
How many?
750 people.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, there was over 1,000 people at that event, and we can set up a bay where you do some trick shots, and we can set up a bay where you do a trick shot, and then people have to try to do it, and if they can complete it, they get a fucking T-shirt or some shit. I don't know.
That'd be kick-ass.
Might get some people shot, but we'll figure it out.
No, we got it. It's okay.
But I had one out there, and we put like 11,000 rounds through it in like an hour and a half or 2 hours. No lube, no nothing. Ran like a fucking champ.
Go in no lube too, dude. I'm in.
It got real hot though.
It
got hot to the point where we had to take like a 15-minute break because people were burning their hands on it.
That's kick-ass.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah. So we got to get you one of those, man. We'll work on it. But yeah.
Vulcan Machine Works.
Who's in here?
No, I said, have you ever heard of Vulcan Machine Works?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they just decked out that staccato P for me. Fucking insane, dude. That just... I wasn't really a huge fan of the staccatos before they decked that thing out. I fucking can't put that thing down.
They do a good job with those things.
It's fucking insane. That is probably the flattest shooting pistol I've ever held. Like, insane. They fucking nailed that, dude. They do fantastic work, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they take a great platform with a good execution and make it an amazing execution.
For sure.
Yeah. That platform is insane. It's such a good platform. But you know, staccato used to be legendary, and then when they were STI, and then when they went staccato and started mass manufacturing, they fired the guy who used to put his hands on every single one of them and make them special.
Really?
Yeah. So they got less special, but they're still good guns. Don't get me wrong. They're great, but they're not a custom gun, you know. But when Vulcan gets a hold of it and goes, let's sprinkle a little bit of awesome on this thing.
I agree. They fucking killed that.
Yeah. So what are you shooting today?
I was actually shooting just a SIG 365 today.
Oh, going mini, a little compact.
Yeah. Empire decked one out for me. It's pretty sweet.
You did what?
Empire decked one out for me.
Let's see it. You can put guns on here. Where's it at? Grab that bitch.
Yeah, but like
oh, yeah. Yeah. Probably let's not do that then. Well, hey man, you know, this was pretty awesome episode, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna. So I got the podcast studio almost set up. When you come down here, we'll be able to do some cool shit on the range, and then we'll do an in-person one of these, and we'll get hammered drunk and see what happens.
Oh, you're gonna fucking hate me. I'm in.
I don't know, man. I you know, us Texas boys, that's what we do.
Yeah. You guys have got a lot to do in Texas. We don't. We got beer and guns, so we're pretty good at both.
Fucking snow.
It's snow. We got a lot of snow.
Yeah, fuck the snow. You can keep that. Don't bring that with you.
Yeah, shit sucks. That's why I spend winters in the Texas.
Did you survive the Texas blizzard?
Dude, funny story. So I was living in Midland for the last like 7 years, and I decided it was time to move back to Houston, where I'm from. So, of course, the weekend I'm moving is the snowpocalypse. So I'm driving a 26-foot box truck with my wife in front of me pulling a trailer, running from the snow. I unpacked my last box as the blizzard hit in Houston, and I spent my first 4 days in my house with no power.
Jesus.
Wasn't it only like 2 inches of snow?
It was nothing, bro. And the funny part was, like, I worked in North Dakota for a long time. So I've seen snow.
Right.
Everybody was losing their fucking mind, dude. And the power going out really is what did it. But, dude, I was driving all over the place. My wife was driving all over the place. We weren't tripping. Our neighbors were freaking out. But it was nice. No traffic. First time in Houston I've had no traffic.
That ain't so bad.
Yeah, but if we get a light dusting out here, it'll shut the whole town down.
Well, you guys aren't really necessarily prepared for that. Like, if we get a foot here in Iowa, it's fucking gone off the road in an hour. Like, we're prepared for it. Our water lines are 6 foot deep. Yours are about 3 inches deep. It's kind of a fucking problem if you get snow.
Yeah. That, and we've got way too many people and not enough power. So we're already running the system pretty hard. So when we get snow, it really fucks everything up.
Fair enough.
Like, they're trying to tell us to keep our air conditioner at 79, and then when we're gone, 89, and then when we're sleeping, 84. That's the recommended right now for the power grid. And we're like, you can go fuck yourself. My shit is staying at 70, 69 when I'm sleeping, and that's just how it is.
69.
Exactly.
That's fucking insane, dude. I think we have the opposite issue. There's like windmills everywhere, a substation every quarter mile. Like, we're good with power here. And most of it is underground now. Last few years has been doing really good going underground, so we don't really lose power too much.
Yeah, it must be nice.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, Jack Frost takes a shit out here and we're screwed.
Yes, you fucking are.
It's terrible. But, well, man, this has been super fun. We'll go ahead and wrap up. I know you got shit to do. You're trying to get out on the range and finish shooting and all that. So, or just be done for the day. But, man, this has been a pretty cool interview. We definitely got to do this again. And I'll send you the details on some of the shit we talked about. Get you down for that fly-in shoot, and then get you down here to Texas. We'll do some crazy shit.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good, man.
Hell yeah, brother. Well, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for coming on.
Yep. I'll talk to you later.
Later, brother. Boom. QV, ladies and gentlemen. That guy's a fucking legend. Him and the cameraman. They're funny as hell. But they do some cool stuff. Go check them out. And if you enjoyed this interview, I appreciate you. Subscribe to the podcast. Leave a like. Leave a review. It helps me out a lot. And share my shit, because Instagram hates me and YouTube hates me. So try to get this thing through. But if you listen this far, I appreciate you. You're awesome. Thank you so much. And I'll see you on the range.